David paused before one of the boutique's inner showcases. Lost in quiet contemplation, his fingers slowly traced the soft weave of a champagne-colored blazer. The precise cut of the shoulders, the delicate curve of the collar, and the invisible seams woven seamlessly into the fabric, as if the blazer had grown from the cloth itself. A strange feeling told him this jacket had waited years to rest its weight upon his shoulders, as if, stitch by stitch, it already knew the lines of his body. A voice from behind caught his attention. "You have to wear it." "This blazer was made for you?" David turned. There he stood, wearing a simple, flawless navy blazer that, without pretension, announced the designer's name. His presence was a cool breeze cutting through the warm, still air of the store. His skin was fair and flawless, his face marked by fine, precise lines, and his sharp green eyes. His black hair was flawlessly swept back, and a small ruby pendant framed his long neck. David gave a small smile. "So, you've finally come yourself?" Leah stepped closer, her gentle scent drifting ahead of her. With a smile, she replied, "My realm is where art takes shape. When the world's finest model enters, I can't be absent. Especially when that model is you." David tore his gaze from her and returned to the blazer. No words were needed. He took it from the rack with dignity and headed toward the fitting room. Leah followed silently. The only sound accompanying them was the gentle rhythm of their footsteps on the polished parquet floor. He stood before the mirror, put on the blazer, and adjusted the collar. Leah stood beside him, but her eyes were not on him. They were fixed on the mirror. Her gaze swept over the curve of David's shoulders, then locked with their reflection. In that silence, a wordless conversation unfolded, full of admiration. Then she whispered softly, "This is it. My model." David's lips curved into a faint smile. Was that a compliment or a claim? Leah glanced down briefly, searching for the right word. If she said compliment, everything would remain in the usual game of appearances. But she had come for something more, to break the golden cage built on shallow admiration. She raised her eyes and said directly and plainly, "Both. I'm complimenting you, but not because of how well this blazer suits you, because of what brought it to life." She stepped closer. "A model isn't just someone who wears a garment, David. A model is like a mirror that sees deeper than the surface, the essence of the design." David stepped forward. Now the distance between them was no more than a breath. The air between them grew heavy. He asked seriously, "So you claim you've seen into my eyes?" Leah did not flinch. She stood firm in her domain. "I didn't just send fabric, David. I sent an invitation. An invitation to truly be seen, not just looked at." Her voice lowered. "And you came because you were tired. Tired of everyone just looking at you but never seeing you. Now, for the first time, you felt someone truly sees you." The atmosphere of the boutique remained the same. The sunset light was unchanged. The scent of wood and fabric lingered. And the distant sounds of Paris still floated in through the windows. But the space was no longer the same. The displays had faded. The racks were silent. And the sunset was only a soft shadow on the wall. What remained were two people, not designer and model, but two souls, suspended in a moment where time itself seemed to pause.